What time does that say? Motherfucker. There we go. There we go. Perfect, that motherfucker. Get picked up. Head over to the welding. Okay, yeah. Everything the trash touches is our kingdom. Let's just get this out of the way first and foremost. I've never had a problem with working hard. I've definitely gone through phases where I fucked off, but for the most part, none of my previous employers would tell you that I'm lazy. I have no problem giving my all to work. It's people. 50-50. I won't say most people, but 50-50. People are assholes. And I can't stand it. It is what it is. And I'm no fucking angel. But I just can't stand it. I know what I come across as. Whenever I have a job, when I first start off, I'm, hey, how are ya? You know what I mean? So that's what I come across as. Plus I look like a punk. Throughout any given day, I'll have 5 different personalities depending on who I'm talking to. This is why YouTube is what I would like to do. It's the only thing that fits for me now. The bigger issue is that the world that I am in now, I don't know. I don't have any instincts about it. I just want to explain. Now, please don't assume that I'm trying to make excuses or trying to get sympathy from you. I just want to explain. I was raised by nothing but women. And honestly, it's not anything that I've ever had any interest in. Look at my fucking background here. I'm a child. I know, it's like grow up, but I do that. I get up and go to work every day, and I do shit that is tough to do. Even though I catch shit every day because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing half the time, I still get up and fucking go back to it the next day. It just sucks. I'm a short motherfucker, so everything is tough for me. Up until about 7 years ago, I wouldn't even physically be able to do the things that I'm doing. And nobody talks about how shitty it is to be short. Because nobody cares. This is one group of people that will never have any kind of impact, because what are we going to do? Have a million little man march? That'd be hilarious. But it wouldn't really get a lot of things done. See, by the way, you can laugh at shit that's about you, even though it hurts. So back to it. We're talking like farm work. I ain't driving no trucks, but the things that surround truck driving. Construction related, basically. Which I have shitty basic motor function. I can't direct a truck onto a trailer to save my fucking life. And it's something that needs to be done several times a day. Oh man. And it's embarrassing. And I get better at things. I am developing instincts for, okay, so this opens up and closes up and works like this. So maybe this does this. Sometimes that does pop in my head. But I'm almost 40 years old. It's tough to develop instincts at this age. To develop new ones. Especially when I'm sorry. I just don't care. Take a look at myself and I think, what am I good at? What have I always been good at? And that is talking. When you're short, and I was fucking scrawny. I'm skinny again, but I was fucking really scrawny. So What the fuck was I talking about? When you're like that, and, you know, everybody gives you shit. You catch shit all the time. You just kind of get good at talking shit. And that's what I've, you know, that's why I started this page. That's why I assume that you watch it. What I'm getting at is that this is like the only option that I can see that I have left.
What?
For me to not be miserable every fucking day of my life. And like I said, I have no problem putting in the work. And it's not shit. It's just not my shit. You know what I mean? And it's very clear that I'm an imposter most of the time. Some of the times I fit in. And it's, you know what, when that is, when it's kind of off time and we're just shooting the shit. That's when, because that's what I do. Another problem is I'm pretty sure that a lot of the old timers, they know who my father is.
Uh-oh.
They probably know more about him than I do, except for the really shitty things. So you got this 39-year-old guy, doesn't come from good stock, doesn't know anything. I have the knowledge of a 14-year-old on the job site, basically. And man, it just sucks. It just sucks. I've mentioned my boss on a previous video. I respect him. I have infinite respect for the guy. He's forgotten more than I will ever know. He's on top of everything. He has had infinite patience with me. The fact that he had me back for day 2 when day 1 it was clear that I'm fucking clueless. And I feel bad because I embarrass him. And that sucks too. How do you get better at just basic skills? And the thing is, what about the future? There's not like a 401k that I'm putting stuff away. There's, I could save a little here and there, but there's no long-term real thing. I don't deserve a promotion. I'm not getting better at anything. This is where I belong, talking. This is what I can do. You could be thinking, well, why can't you talk your way out of, on the job? I can't talk shit when I don't know what I'm doing. I see other people doing that and it drives me nuts, so why the fuck am I gonna do it? Then when I'm getting all these dirty looks from people, it's like I automatically go back to like, okay, well, if you fought me, then you would see. I'm fucking old. Why are you thinking like this, Steve? You can't be fighting people. It's the only way that I can maintain my masculinity in my head to be like, well, if it came down to it, he still wouldn't kick my ass. Grow the fuck up. I know. What do I do? I guess my point here is that I understand when things are my fault. These things are my fault. It's been proven time and time again. I'm gonna be miserable no matter what I do unless it's this. And I know I'm not special. Many people, most people, are miserable at their jobs. I get that. There should be enough for everybody to do remotely what they want to do. What it comes down to is I would like to get paid for my words, somehow or another. I would love a job writing, even just copywriting, something that requires a little bit of brain work and a little bit of creativity. That's all I ask. Because that's all I have. But I don't have any college degree in writing or anything related, so I can't find a job. And I don't know where to look. If you know anybody, take a look out for your boy. Look out for the cookout. Please subscribe to the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. It does help me slowly get there. Help me help you. Help me quit my job. Maybe someday I'll get a sponsorship from BetterHelp. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone, you know what I mean?